Hello everyone, I go by the name of Roxy Rose and this is the third episode of Wedding Mask. Get it. Excuse me for my mask, I'm away from the home, so I decided to draw one out for you guys. I'll be back to the mask later, in my later episodes. But today is really cool because we are going to be making wedding fans. Yes, we're going to be making wedding program fans back and front, and they look kind of like this. Also, if you are interested, we can also focus on reception or menus that you can also make as well. But today what I'm really making is just the wedding program fans back and front, the little stick that you can have for your wedding. Before we get started with your wedding fans, there's a few things that you're going to need to get started. A paper cutter. I just got one at Hobby Lobby for $5.99. Permanent tacky glue. You can get one white or you can also get them clear. Scissors. Cardstock paper in the color that you want your wedding programs to be in. Wooden fan holders that you can get in bulk on Amazon. Mine is in the mail. And the last thing you're going to need is a computer and a printer. Make sure that you have color ink inside of your printer so your words and your pictures come out vibrant and colorful. All right, let's get started. To get started, the first thing you're going to need to do is go on your computer and go on Microsoft Word. Yes, I said it, Microsoft Word. I took the picture. I Googled an image of orchids because that's what I wanted in my wedding. And the first image that I got was this. And another image that I got was also this image. And basically, use crop. Crop can be your best tool that you can use on Word, on a Word document. Really, you can use it, border it, put it wherever you want to. For this document, I made sure to crop it, put it in the corner, and then I just opened the text box and typed inside of the text box everything that I wanted, just having to do with our wedding. For this second document, I just copied and pasted the orchid flower, put it the size that I wanted, cropped it, and you can even go into the top tabs and you can see about effects that you can do for your pictures. You can add shading, you can add reflections, you can add a bunch of different things to make your pictures pop and look really nice. And I actually did shading and fading out so that it wouldn't look exactly like the picture, and it looked really good on when I put it onto the document. And I just typed into the regular document right under my picture, and I have no borders around it. I might go back and fix it later on, but so far these ones came out pretty good. So as I was saying, the first thing you need to do is definitely open up Word. You add in your pictures, you add in your text and everything that you want to for your wedding. And then you are going to print it out on this nice cardstock paper, all right? And make sure you have enough copies for the front and the back. I made them really big so that I'll be able to cut them out into the size that I wanted. I wanted about this size. Some people might want theirs to be about half the size of a sheet to save some money on paper, but you can decide what you would like to do. After you print out your papers and have them exactly how you would want them, the next thing you need to do is take your papers and really use your paper cutter to help get them to the size that you want them to be. So I'm going to put them both on each other because they're going to be back and front together. So I need to make sure that they are about the right size together and not separately. So I'm going to keep my ruler out. As you can see, I already kind of started cutting, and then I realized, wait, hold on, I should just make a video. So I went back and made this video. But you can see, push down and cut. And when you open it, this side is already cut off. I'd also go back and do the bottom first. I'll do the sides just to make sure they're at the right side. Honestly, you have to measure, and it's really trial and error to see where you want the cuts to be. I would say leave more space so that you can make an error, and then go back and trim it off so that you can make sure that it's correct. Now I just fast forward for you guys, and I cut and trimmed it a little bit better. So now you can see how it looks on this end, and also how it looks over here. It looks thin, it looks nice. And now you can put it back and front like this. So for the first part you cut, and now we need to glue. So take all your cutter pieces, move it to the side, and now you have your two spaces back and front. And I have a little cardboard that I stuck together. This is to replace my wooden handle stick. Like I told you before, mine are in the mail. So I made one just so that I could be able to show you guys a visual of how it will look. This should definitely go into the middle as you're gluing. So you're going to take one side, and then you're going to take your tacky glue, and you are going to put glue everywhere that you can on the back.
Closer to the edge, but not too much so it smears out. And you're also going to take the top of your stick, right in the back of there. Remember, you're not using cardboard, you're using the wooden handles. But I'm just using the cardboard because I don't have the wooden handle right now. And press that down. Probably better to have that on a harder surface. So I did that there, and also a little bit more in other places, and also on the stick. Then I would take my papers and make sure they're flush against each other. All the corners should line up, all the edges should line up, and then once they do, you can flatten it and just rub it to make sure. Rub it to make sure that it's flush and it goes right spaces. You might need to move it over a little bit. Please do it before because this is permanent and it sticks pretty fast. Now for the last part. Oh no. Well, I have this on there now. One thing that you're also going to need is a corner cutter. I forgot to say this earlier, but a corner cutter is really helpful. You can get different sizes at Hobby Lobby, or there's even one that you can make 3 different sizes, small, medium, or large. And I got the small to use for this. But basically you put it into the corners, just like you would for your regular paper. And then it would cut a small corner and a nice rounded corner. It's symmetrical to all the other sides. And you punch it kind of like a hole puncher on each of the sides, and it rounds them out and makes them look really nice. You can have it like this. If you want more sides, you can have it. You can get a medium one or a large one, and it will cut it even more rounder. You can even get ones that have embroidering on it, flowers, or different fancy designs on the corner if you would like for yours. But this is how I wanted mine, and that's basically the finished product. So now you can take it. You can take your fan and you can fan it around. Just make sure that it's not flimsy. Of course, this one's going to be flimsy because it's not an actual wood stick, but when you do have a wood stick, it goes around, it doesn't move, and so those are your
program fans. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know if you try it, what yours came out to. You could put a picture, it'd be really great. And just let me know if this is helpful or if there's any helpful tips that you have that I could definitely use for my wedding. All right, Roxy Rose out.